So this is a lab 4, so I'm going to walk through how I configured secure SSH access for my remote user lab. So for the first screenshot, I initialized the SSH directory, as you can see here, and followed by what I ran. So I ran gmod 700. I did this because the SSH is built to be highly restrictive. So if folder permissions are too open, the server will see it as insecure, and it will refuse to authenticate any keys that are stored inside it. So this was my first step in hardening the server environment. Screenshot 1. So for screenshot 2, I created the authorized keys. So you can see here, and I set the permissions to 600. I did this because the server needs these restrictive permissions to stop any unauthorized processes from reading or modifying my keys. So if these permissions aren't set correctly, server will block the connection automatically for my safety. This is step 3. So then what I done was I generated the SSH keygen. I did this to make a cryptographic identity. So this command, it generates a pair of keys. So a private one, which basically stays with me, and a public key that I put on the server. So it allows me to move away from using standard passwords that are easy to crack with keys. And then as I have a key, it won't be that it won't be easy to crack. It'll be very hard. As we move on to screenshot 4, I made sure to generate these keys locally, so put on my Mac, not on the server. So I did this because my private key, it must not leave the device here. So keeping the private key on my own computer, so basically the own Mac server, so basically my hardware, ensures that even if the server is so it might be compromised, my private key remains protected. So this is basically the foundation of a secure client relationship. How to say it? That's how you say it. Okay, this is screenshot 5. So as you can see, after I got the public key to the server, and I use cat to inspect it. So basically I got the whole key and I pasted it into here. I done this to confirm the key was copied correctly, so imported. So so if there was something, so basically if there was a typo or stray space somewhere here, then the server would recognize the key and the authentication would basically fail. So this was my check to make sure everything was formatted properly, so nothing could go wrong. But yeah, and less time consuming to type in. It's too long. And this is the last screenshot, so screenshot 6. So basically this is the end result of me running the SSHI command. So the prompt here, so it shows that the authentication was successful. I'm now logged into the remote server as webmaster user. So the reason this proves the SSHI command that it worked, because the server only allows access to this shell. So I think once it's complete. So yeah, the cryptographic how do I say it? I don't know. It's basically say that the handshake's complete, everything's completed. So if that command hadn't been used to correct the private key to sign the server's challenge, so then because I think every time I tried doing it when I didn't use cat, it would basically see permission denied. So yeah, I would have been hit with a permission denied error instead of seeing this command line, the remote command line right there. So yeah, I think that's lab 4 completed, and yes.